welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while and I haven't done very many videos in a long time, but and I know I say this a lot, but yeah, life happenings are just a lot right now. And I haven't really been playing a whole lot of games. I mean, I've been playing Dandy or whatever, but I haven't played Play Together. I think I'm done with it, especially now that this one is finally happening. So I have been a part of the beta testing for Heartopia, and it ends tomorrow. The beta testing ends tomorrow, and the official launch is going to be on January 7th. But that being said, it has been told to all of us in beta testing that everything we have done will be wiped. Unfortunately, I didn't know this until yesterday. I'm kind of upset about it. It's the only thing about this that has upset me, but because I didn't know, everything that I have done is going to have to just start over when launch happens. But at least by then, I'll know what I'm doing. But I kind of wanted to give a quick sneak peek and inside look on the game and what it's about and how pretty it is. Basically, this is the new Play Together, and I know Hagen's gonna hate me for saying that, but I mean, it is what it is. It is Play Together, like, but so much more, and the graphics are gorgeous, as you can see. HEARTOPIA. Alright, when you load into the screen, you will see that you've got your loading screen, but off to the right, you have your app notifications and your, I think there's a place also for, like, if there's, like, patches or repairs. Yeah, it says repairs, which I could do one right now, but, I mean, if beta testing is going to end, once we get our launch, we're probably going to have a whole new update anyways. But yeah, so, and then there's your settings button before you can even load into the game. Off to the left, you have your servers, your country servers, which is like America, and I haven't really explored all of that yet. I've just stayed in America trying to enjoy the game. I'm not really sure what that button is. It's the different towns. I have a feeling that they're going to add more towns as the game launches and as it goes through. But let's go ahead and start in right here. Okay, so once you finish loading in, after the loading screen, excuse me, so your house will randomly be located around Town Square, which if you pull up your map, there's a map, there's Town Square right here, which has all of your, well, not all, but most of your locals and your things to do. You have a few scattered throughout the different locations. But your houses are placed, as you can see, are in like three. The side and top portions are surrounding the town square, and it moves every time you log out. When you log back in, it'll reappear. Now, I have been told that in the new version, like the actual launch version, you're going to be able to create servers and towns of your own so that you and the people on your friends list get to be your neighbors and you all get to be in the same server, which is pretty great. I'm liking that. But so anyway, let me show you a little bit about it. So another thing that I really am not okay with, I'm hoping this is something they kind of like either get rid of or they make better later on, is the energy system. Like, unlike Play Together, you do have an energy system, which I understand, like, when you're doing things like your hobbies that cost energy or whatever, but also running costs energy, and it costs quite a bit. And in order to restore your energy, you have to go to sleep in your bed, which takes a really long time. It's not even worth it. Or eating food that you make, which is also a hobby, which is cooking. We'll get into that in a moment. I'm sorry. But your energy can be found up here. I have 76 out of 100. Also, being around friends, I think, helps your energy. But there's also little bubbles, and I'll go over the bubbles in a few minutes. There are bubbles that pop up and they give you random things, but sometimes you'll see a bubble with a green arrow that points upward, and that's going to help your energy level as well. But because running costs energy, you automatically start out with a basic vehicle, which is not this one. I actually got gifted this on the 7-day login of beta testing, which I'll probably lose, but I think we'll get it again after launch. But you start out with a green Vespa. I believe it's over here, or it was. I can't remember. Anyways, and you automatically are given a green Vespa just so that you can drive around without and get to different locations without spending your energy on running. You start out usually with a basic house. Now this one I have upgraded. The roof was in a draw, and I was able to pretty quickly design a pretty bad house already. So as far as building houses on like Play Together, this one seems pretty simple and straightforward. It's a lot easier to make things your own. It's not as complicated. And there's a lot more to building. You don't have to like manipulate controls just to get things to go where you want it. You also have your plots over here, your planters for gardening, because that's one of your hobbies, and I'll explain those here in a little while. Actually, let's just go ahead and do that. So your hobbies are unlocked, and they're unlocked one at a time, and I'll go through that later on when the launch actually happens. But just to give you an overview, you're gonna get maybe 1 to 2 hobbies a day at first. I think you start out with fishing and gardening, and then day 2, if you have leveled up your membership, your DG membership, which I'll explain that in a minute, you'll receive your tickets to unlock another hobby, which will be you get to choose out of 3, which to start out with first, which is insect catching, bird watching, and cooking. And don't worry if you choose wrong, it doesn't matter. Go ahead and familiarize yourself with that hobby, and by the next day you should be able to unlock the rest of them. So you have also cat carrying and dog carrying. Those are the last 2. I believe there is one more hobby. I think book reading and book writing is one, which I have not unlocked that yet. I don't know if it's a hobby or not. So eventually you get your dog and your cat, but let's just drive around. And I'll show you a little bit of all of this. It is so cute. The graphics are amazing. You can actually walk up to other people's houses and visit them, pet their pets. Now, if they are modifying their house, it will give you a notification that they're modifying their house, and after so long, your personal location will be reset to a different location, just out of respect for the person who's doing their house. You have, on top of pets, you have animals that are native. They are wild animals native to the town, and they're in different locations, and you can actually feed them and befriend them, and I'll show you that tab. You unlock them eventually. There's the pandas, and you can, once you discover their trough and feed them for the first time, after that you can then begin to track their trough and be able to find them a lot quicker. But so you have pandas, capybaras, rabbits, foxes, otters, ferrets, deer, and alpaca. And I'm pretty sure they're going to add to that later, maybe. I don't know. I keep getting into this card because I want to show you guys everything. You've got your memos. Memos are your quests. You have daily quests every day, and those are the things that are your daily quests are tasks that you will do for the local NPCs, and those are what gain you your DG membership levels, so you can unlock more things and level up. And then you have your weekly missions, and you will also have event missions, which I haven't completed those yet. You also have fishing events, bug catching events, and bird watching events. That's where a person, a random player, or the NPC themselves will start an event where, as a group with other random players or with your friends, you guys can all do an event together, such as the fishing event. When someone starts one, you have to drive to the location, which is always at Fishing Village, and you guys all jump on a boat. It gives you 10 minutes for other players to join into the event, and you guys get on a boat and you sail out, and for like 2 minutes straight you go into fish infested waters, and you have certain tasks that you guys do as a group, but you also get to keep your fish. It's the same thing with baiting insects and bird watching. So I'm just driving around and showing different parts of the towns. Ooh, I'm terrible at driving this little car. I just got it. You also need a forage for, like, you have your mandarin trees, you have blueberry bushes, raspberry bushes, and you have apple trees. And you are going to need those for your cooking, but you're also going to need to chop trees. Is kind of like Minecraft in a way too, because a lot of things that you get, like clothes and items for your house and stuff, you can buy them, but there are some of them that you learn recipes to craft at your workbench, which I'll explain the workbench too. But you will need materials such as timber from certain trees or whatever. So, and then you also have ore and rock, or stone, excuse me. You have your different birds, and when you see a bird, if you're on bird catching, you get this little visor, and what you do is you basically, if you see a bird, you just, like, very carefully walk up to it, because they will fly away. But if you hone in on it, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to catch it in doing different behaviors. But as you can see, it'll tell me what it is, which I already have this one, so it's not going to give me as many points towards my hobby because I already have it. And it was an idle pose, it wasn't really doing anything special. But it still gives you some points, and that levels up your hobbies. And as you level up hobbies, you unlock more breeds of things and more things to do with that hobby. So sorry. Then you have, like, your fishing village, you have your bird watching tower, you have the forest area, you have all kinds of places and things to do. I mean, this game is never ending already. In the beta testing version, there is always something to do. You can play for hours and not get bored because there are so many things. And I'm pretty sure with the launch it's going to get bigger, because then they're going to incorporate events and draws. And oh, yep, there's a flamingo that is also part of bird watching, believe it or not. Yeah, and you have your different fish as well, and this is a very different fishing style in this game than Play Together as well. Your fishing is actually easier in this. All you have to do is just really keep an eye on your line, because it'll change color, and as it starts to get yellow or red, that's when you want to kind of like lean off your button before you miss it. Other than that, it's pretty easy. And you have all of your insects. From what I've seen, most of the insects and the birds and the fish, they are all, like, at certain locations. Like the first bird that I showed you, that I took a picture of, they usually are just generally in that specific area. So if you want to find, and it's the same thing with the insects, they're usually all in the same pretty much general location. There's a panda. Oh, and you have mushrooms as well. You can forage mushrooms. You're going to need those for your cooking recipes. Let's see, what else can I go over really, really quickly, because we're already at 13 minutes for this video, and I really just wanted to do an inside look at everything. But yeah, anyway, I am so excited for this launch. I think it's going to be great. I really think there is endless possibilities to this game, and really honestly excited to just dive right into it and see what all else there is going to be to it. But yeah, so this is it, and can't wait for the 7th, and I hope to see you guys playing this game with me. And yeah, so this is Heartopia, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I hope to see you guys right here in Heartopia in just a few weeks. Bye bye!